Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Alsue of Parental World Knowledge, and I'm the president also of artist Barbara Alsue Fine Art Studio. We're located in West Orange, New Jersey, in USA. So welcome. And I just wanted to let you know we're doing scrapbooking. I hope that you have a scrapbook. If you have a scrapbook, I hope that you'll join us right now in making a scrapbook. If not, please go to a stationery store and you can, or a bookstore, and you can find great scrapbooks. I got one for $9.99. You know, you just have to look. You don't what you need to do is make a theme of what you want to do. You have to have, whether it be, if it's your son's scrapbook or daughter, you know, put their name. You can get the letters and the numbers in a dollar store for $1. And it's not expensive. And like I said, you know, really, you know, for the scrapbook and for having the stick-on letters, and, you know, these are the stick-on letters, you see. And you just, you know, you can put photo album, you know, if you're doing your child's or if you're doing your own, whatever, and buy some stickers. And I bought for $1 sheets of stickers. So it really, the cost doesn't have to be expensive. You should mostly be using scraps. And, you know, I have like old bows and things, and I happen to clip out some things I'm going to be adding to my scrapbook. I love things, you know, with patriotism. I have little flags, and I have an angel that I thought was very pretty. I'm going to put that in my book. And I like the lovebirds I saw. This is great. These were all in magazines, by the way. So I clipped them out, and I have, you know, 2 of these lovebirds, and a nice heart, you know, with it too. So you can get great things, and this is perfect for scrapbooking. You know, these looks like definitely like scrapbook items. Also, I like, you know, some quotes and things. So these are famous quotes, and you could, in a magazine like Reader's Digest, etc., you can get sometimes, you know, famous quotes, and you could even cut them out and put it in your book. So, you know, this is scrapbooking, and it's like, you know, really having your own journal where, you know, you would write things and, you know, put things. But a scrapbook has more. I mean, you have, you know, besides, you know, that, you have your pictures, and, you know, you put things on the side. It could be, you know, little messages, whatever. Use your imagination. Like I cut up cards too, and I found one with baby shoes because I was doing my son's book. And see, so, you know, and then I like the gingham, so I added the gingham, and then I put a bow. You know, these are the things you can do in your scrapbook. Make it really nice. And then I put, you know, some stickers and things on the side. So get the colorful pictures, you know, that's important for your scrapbook. And most important thing is get the pictures in. You know, you could always work around the pictures, center them, and do it that way. So and I have, interesting enough, I have this big box that came with a scrapbook. I didn't buy this, but I love this because it has all my scrapbook things in it, and I like the way, you know, this box looks. But I was thinking, I have a picture of an angel, and it's actually a famous painting, Angel with Lute. And I'm going to cut that out and I'm going to put it onto the box. You know, it's nice to have a box. If you had a and decorate it so that, you know, it looks nice when you take it out. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to cut this out. And I would get a good glue. Don't go to a dollar store to get the glue. Get it at a art store. Elmer's glue is always great. Lasts for years, my bottle. If you get glue sticks, make sure they're in all again an art store. I mean, really, or a place where they have crafts, but not a dollar store, because you would probably get very poor quality glue and it's not going to hold. And these pictures, you know, I value every picture I have, so you want to be sure it stays in. So get a good glue. You don't have to buy the biggest scrapbook. You don't have to spend a lot of money on this, and it's called scrapbooking because you're using scraps. And I've said that before, and just want to let you know if you haven't heard that. And enjoy. Take buttons. You could take anything flat. I had some fabric things, little hearts, whatever. You know, you really use your imagination. You could take even, you know, some material and cut up. Sometimes there might be something on an old top or whatever. You can do so many things. I would also, I had some stamps too, and these are great because it was just, you know, stamps that came to me and like, these are fantastic. So I just cut them out. They will stick right on to my book. So there's so many ways, and they're not, you know, stamps I can't mail. This was just like a book of stamps. They had like advertisements and things, and I always keep everything I see that I could use for scrapbooking. That's why you need a box, so you can keep all of the items that you need. And you need a good magic marker that is a permanent marker if you do want to do some of your own writing and not just use the stick-on numbers and letters. So, you know, it's good to have that. Store. So make sure you have that too. So that's it, you know, and now I'm going to be gluing this down. Just cut that out, the angel. I love that so much. Now I nearly finished my book. It's really getting full. Quite amazingly enough. And I had a pretty thick book. Mine was much bigger than the little one that I had for my son because somebody gave me this, as I said. I didn't buy it. And this was huge. I'm very grateful that I was given this. And scrapbooking is not just for women, it's for men too. You know, men, you have, you know, so many things that you do, your sports. You could really make the cover, you know, for your sports, or if you like, you know, either you know, playing sports or watching sports, your favorite team, whatever. You can put your work in there, what kind of work you do. There's so many things that you could do in your scrapbook. And if you have children, of course, you know, you want to see pictures of your children. So, you know, really, it's not just for women. I mean, maybe men think that it is, but it would be very fun and exciting to have a book and to, you know, see your children growing up in that book. That's an excellent thing to do. Or if you don't have children, if you have nieces and nephews, it's just wonderful to see your family, because it just, time goes so fast, and you're preserving your life, the things that you did, and it's just wonderful. You know, times you miss some of the people that were in your life and they passed away, so it's a wonderful thing to be able to see your family, your loved ones that have gone to heaven. You know, this way it cheers you up, seeing their faces smiling and happy. So guys, I hope that, you know, you'll try to make one too. You can put your manly things in. You don't have, you know, just because it's, you know, making a scrapbook, you can put everything in that, you know, you value. Wrestling or whatever you know, really like to do. Football you like. I just want to center this. And I love this picture of the angel. Now I'm going to have a really nice box that I have my scrapbook in. And don't put too much glue. You know, if you need more, you can put it on the edges. See, there's the angel. I love that painting. That is beautiful. So now my box has a nice decoration on it. So, and if you're traveling all around the world, which is my box is showing, you need to say a prayer before you go. So that's good that I would have the angel. It ties in with the travel. So now I'm going to start again with my book. I want to put some of these great things that I found. And if you haven't seen my book, I just want to show you. There's the cover. I was a baby there, and I put a bow and a gemstone, and I put the baby carriage. It was like a little announcement, and there's my name, a tag with my name. I wrote that on. And then I did the back with my family. Put everybody in my immediate family. And that was me, the girl there, my mom and dad, and there's my brother, Mark. And, you know, we have the happy faces. I put, you know, because we were so happy at the beach. And then I put a tag. Now you can use like travel tags. I've said this before, and cut them. You don't have to have it, you know, over the whole page. This way you don't cover up your beautiful pictures. But that is a great, you know, photo. And this is the kind of photos you need in your book. and on your covers too. So now I'm going to add some things that I found. I'm so happy I found these things. Now this is blank on the inside of my book, and I want to put something. Now I can put the angel, and I could put a quote if I want. I could put anything really I want to. I might put the heart. I have a beautiful heart, as I showed you before. This one. And that will look nice. These look like scrapbook pictures. Perfect. Just perfect. Couldn't be better. If you had any felt, you could make some hearts or whatever you would like, and you could just take a marker and make what I have now, this picture. You could just cut out a heart and then just take the marker and put an edge like it shows here along the edge. Looks like stitches. And then inside the heart, it looks like it's a snowflake. So that would be adorable if you made it out of felt and then put that in your book and then glue it in. There's so many things you can do with your old scraps. But this one's already made for me. I don't even have to do it. Very fortunate. It looks lovely. See, I cut it out completely. And that's going to look great in the book. And then I'm going to just put that angel. So you need, to do the covers, you need to do the inside of your book. You don't want to have it every part to really be colorful. Well, my son got the bathroom back up and running with the contractor. I've been telling people about, that my son is doing some minor renovation. And so now we have our bathroom back and running. And then the other one he's working on. We did a lot. He's getting all new Be amazing. He never did this work before. If you haven't watched my other shows where he said he was doing, well, he's an architect designer, David Alsou, and he's never done any contracting. This is the first time, and he's doing a fine job. But you just can't do 2 bathrooms at once. That's the only thing I felt he was a little anxious about. But at least I got my bathroom back up, and he had that back up and running within 24 hours, but it was very uncomfortable. And then he was doing some more work, so he had to cut a pipe upstairs. They wanted to have all new everything, all new pipes and everything. So start is brand new now. That is a lot of work. Okay, so now I have the angel cut out. I love that. Glue both. Because when I open the book, I mean, it looks so plain. I really want it nice. When somebody else opens the book, I want them to get a nice view, not just a plain, empty cover. Look at them. It's slide in pictures that you could put in, little plastic, and the cover and this inside part doesn't have lines, so it's not as easy to do your book. So it would be easier if you get one that has lines, if you can find it. You might not be able to, but it would be much easier to have a scrapbook with lines so that you can put in things without using a ruler pencil to measure it in. I mean, you know, it takes a while to get everything even. You want to have your, you know, pictures lined up. This way it's real quick. The only thing is you can't take out the pictures, you know, once you glue it down, you wouldn't be able to take them off. So, you know, if you wanted to, say you've had, you know, found some pictures or a relative gave you some pictures, you want to include it. So you wouldn't be able to include it in order, you know, unless there's a little border, you know, that you could stick. Sliding one, you know, with the plastic book, you can always change it around. That is one good thing about it. But I still like the lines. I really do. It's so much quicker. I don't want to be bothering with rulers and pencils and trying to figure out where everything would be proportionally. So it's all measured for you. Nice and easy. And scrapbooking is so much fun too. Besides the fact you have this beautiful book, it is so enjoyable. Yeah, having a lot of stress with doing renovation in your house, uh, it just does take a lot of out of everyone, and this way, you know, you just get joy and relaxation from doing the scrapbooking and inspiration, definitely. Oh, that looks lovely. Oh gosh, I really like that. I am so happy with that now. When I open the book, it looks so much nicer, and I'll show you. See, I have my heart and my angel, so that there should be love and blessing, you know, with all my family that's in here and my friends. So that's why I put that. So I hope you find some nice, you know, like I said, if you find in the magazine, or you can even make, if you had some felt, you could just take the marker and go around the edge of the heart, you know, just mark those little, like a stitch, you know, it looks like a stitch, like you sewed it. You don't actually have to sew it. You can use your marker. Or you could, if you want to sew it, you could take a needle and thread and sew around the felt part, and make, you know, another heart on the inset and sew that on, and then make the little snowflake just like this. This was so adorable. And you can even do that for the angel too, if you want. If you're artistic, you could, you know, take the felt and put the little angel wings and then the angel body, that, and the little head on top. It's adorable to do that. All right, well, now I'm going to go to some other pages because I have some other things I want to put. If you haven't seen my book, I do love flowers, and I love all these stickers. Look, I found great stickers with flowers. And these came in the mail. They came in, free, these stickers. I didn't even buy them. Sometimes people will send you advertisements, and it was about scrapbooking. So I just happened to keep the page, and it had all these great stickers on it. So check your mail. Don't throw out, you might get something that you didn't send for. I didn't send for this, and it just came in the mail, and there were a whole bunch of stickers inside. So that was really superb. So don't just throw it. When I love the picture I found of the puppies, I love dogs, and I'm going to put that with where my dog is, because I really want to get another dog, either a puppy or a young dog. I saw that sticker here. Yes, here it is. So here's this came in the mail for free, so that's great. And I used to have a collie, if you haven't watched my show before, and my collie was called Princess. And she was like a princess. We treated her royally. And she was like my sister. She was so precious. And she lived 25 years, which is very long. And this is human years, not dog years. So it was quite amazing. But we kept her around. And I think because my late mom needed her, she had cancer for that long. And so she kept her going. Love from her. She just kept my mom around besides us, all loving her. She was a little lady. She never jumped on the furniture, and she would ask if she could go on. Right before her last day, she said, "Can I go up?" She was just looking at the furniture, and I said, "Of course." And should have never happened. It's such a shame that my little princess, she was unbelievable. What a beautiful, beautiful dog. And I never had a moment of unpeace with her. She was always well behaved. Some dogs like bark a lot and carry on. No, this dog, she never did that. Never had a problem. And the great thing too, she would never run away. I mean, some dogs, they do. I mean, this dog, she had it too good. She would never run away. She came back. I could let her go in the park to take a romp, and she never would run away. She just wanted to come back and have her food or snacks. Oh my gosh, this dog was so loved, So It couldn't be a better dog. And the great thing is, my father, I mean, he wouldn't let me have another dog after that. It just was the greatest dog that we've ever had. And we had other dogs. We didn't have many, but we had altogether 2 dogs besides, and they didn't live as long. But this was like his baby too. And he just took it too hard. He wouldn't let me have another dog for 20 years. So now if I get a dog, I mean, this is a long time since I had a dog, and I had to wait till my father passed away because he just couldn't deal with having another dog. That's so sad that he was too attached, and I was attached, but I felt I could go on and have another pet, right away, but he couldn't. My mom felt the same way, but he just took it too hard, and I just couldn't. I couldn't force him to have another pet if he wasn't ready, and he wasn't. He still was grieving for her. Misty always talked about her, how Princess was so special, just like a member of our family. We took her on vacation. We didn't leave her at the vet. We took her, and I've said this before. I had to, when I was a kid, climb up 30 steps going up, 30 steps going down. And no elevator. So I took her up 30 steps and 30 down, and whenever she had to go. So it was a few times a day that she was going out and taking walks with me. So it wasn't easy, but I would do it again. I would truly do it again. If I could, do it again, I would. And I love the fact that my dog would even, as docile as she was, she would protect me. I don't know if you have any pets, but my dog was such a little lady. Fresh with me. She went to get them. So I didn't tell her to, but she growled, and she just jumped, and she was ready to get them. So I tell her, no. I didn't want her biting anymore. But just hope everybody, you go to an animal shelter, because truly, the dogs that you get from usually a pet store, they're not as healthy. And the sad thing, if you're gonna, do that, you're gonna be missing out on such a great pet that you could have had. The pets that I got in the animal shelter. So I did put that there. You see the puppies, and I'll have to put some more on that page. But it was so suited because I have it with my dog. I loved my dog when she was a puppy. I had her from the time she was a puppy. And she was a mixed breed. She wasn't a full collie. She looks, like a full pedigree collie, but she is not. She's part, I don't know if she was beagle or what. They never knew. But she's not all collie. It didn't matter. It didn't really matter at all. And I would definitely you can get sometimes the, pedigree dog from the shelter, but I definitely would get from the shelter because those dogs are healthier and so wonderful. Pets, I've never had a bad dog from the shelter. Although, you have to check when you have children. You have to be sure that the dog wasn't abused. If it's a little bit older, could have been abused. Even a young dog could have been abused, and you have to be sure about that. So you have to find out. If they don't know, you take your child there so you could see how the dog reacts. And I'm going to put in the so that's why I want to put the flags. I was born on the 4th of July, and I'm trying to figure out where I want this. I think I want it where I was my first birthday. I think I want it there. I'm going to put it there on that page. I think I can fit it. I wish I would have put the sticker that I had is down further. Let me see if I can get it here. I'll try to figure out what I can do. But I definitely want to put this in my book. I might even put it with the brown page where it starts, because I was born on the 4th of July. So I could just put it there. I could put it off to the side. Yeah, I think I want it off to the side. I'm going to put it right on top. Excuse me, I have allergies. So I'm going to definitely put that on the inside part. I was going to put it in the book, and then I see there's like so many things already. I don't really have room for this. It's pretty big, this stamp. It was a little smaller. I could have fit it with some other things. But I'm glad I found these. I just went through all the things I kept on my scrapbooking for years. I had this. Now I'm cutting them out. I had all these magazines saved, and I went through it today. And that's what you need. You need to, take the time and just cut out all the things. I started running out of my stickers, so I wanted to go to the magazines. And they're great pictures. Really, really great. And as I said, this came in the mail. So don't throw out your mail that comes that you didn't send for, but they sometimes have stickers in there. It's quite amazing. You get all these things for free. Perfect for scrapbooking. If you have to add more glue to put it on the edges, I'll probably have to put more glue, but I didn't want to put too much. I even had from the post office, they sent me, it was stamps that had the flags. So, you could even from the post office, sometimes they might send you that, an advertisement. And there were a lot of flag stamps. They weren't real stamps, that you could mail something, but they were, just to signify the post office. And even I've mentioned before in earlier shows, if you haven't watched it, I just want to make sure you know. But I had like videotapes, and I had numbers and letters from there. So that's another place you can get more things. So it's really great. I mean, you can't. It looks really good. Let's see, I got my flags. So because I was born 4th of July. And I'm just so happy that I found so many great pictures. And you can't beat having all these pictures, and you can. It's like treasure. I mean, this is cherishing every moment. So, try doing the scrapbooking. Maybe you're just watching now, you haven't started, but be inspired to do it. And you're really going to have fun. And I want to put my lovebirds. I don't know if I have room to put with my marriage pictures. I want to see if I can fit it. But it would be good if you could fit lovebirds with your. Let's see if I could fit it on this page. Yeah, so that's good. But I want to have one where I'm with my husband on the page. Okay, so let's see if I can fit it here. I might be able to do it right there. I had a heart in between, and then I could put the other lovebird. So I'll cut that out. It's always good to cut around. Like don't cut directly. I always clip it out and then cut around, because you can't always cut perfectly around something once it's. Well, I do want to say a miraculous healing prayer. for everyone in the world. It should be a peace, should be a good spirit, health, and strength. And it doesn't matter what religion, I pray for everybody. And I hope that you're not needing it right now, but if you are, please pray to God with me. God heals 100%. I just do the prayer. I do not do the healing. And I will say amen. And if you don't need it now, but if later, if you need it, just pray to God with me. Because this is a prayer that will stay forever, that you can go back to anytime you need it. And I hope that you don't. I hope everything is wonderful in your life. And look, the lovebird is so adorable. I can't believe I was so lucky to find, and that's perfect for a scrapbook. Oh, and it's going to fit. It's realize that. Oh, I had a big happy face. This is cute too. I'll have to find a place for that. And I got the other letter here. And again, you can make this out of felt if you don't find one in the book, any magazine. Because I don't usually see lovebirds. This is great that are crafted like that. So like I said, you could take the felt and just make it huge. And I hope everyone has a happy and safe 4th of July. Best thing, they're saying that there's going to be, God forbid, with the fireworks in the United States and terrorism going on. I hope not. I hope that doesn't happen, but the FBI and CIA say this. So, my thought is we still need to celebrate, and even if it's in your own backyard with your family, fireworks, you could watch them from your own backyard, or go to a place, someplace else, and celebrate. But you can watch it on TV too. On the internet, they had even in France, 4th of July. I googled it once, and I saw beautiful. There's alternatives to what you can do for 4th of July. I just want everyone to be safe, and I'm praying that there's safety. There should be that everyone appreciates everybody else, and we're here to help each other in this world. It shouldn't be that there's any jealousy, animosity. We're all the same. Basically, we're all from God, and we're all the same. We're equal, and everybody could help one another in this world. This is what we should be doing. There shouldn't be this animosity that people want to do terrorism acts. There should be peace everywhere. And I'm just, gonna be optimistic and look forward. This is my birthday too, besides the whole country and even the world celebrates 4th of July. So, it's quite incredible. And there should be peace everywhere. All right, well, I thank you, and I'll be back Monday. Getting your things together. And I have these lovebirds I'm ready to just put in. And let's see, I think I have a little bit more time, just a teeny bit more, and I will try to put that in now. We're having such trouble getting on the air, so we'll try to be at 5, but forgive us if we're my computer wouldn't even, I couldn't even start it when I first started it. I was clicking and clicking and wasn't even, and my mouse was lined up with where I was trying to get, and it wouldn't even go on. So, and I saw a computer. I'm going to ask my son if he thinks it's a good one. For Mother's Day, he bought me one, and it wasn't the right one for webcast, but I'll ask him if he thinks that is. And I'm hoping that will make the difference. It might not. I still might have problems because I really don't know. It helped a little bit going to business Comcast, but did not resolve because my computer is just too slow. That's the problem. I did a speed test and I saw that it was my computer. I've said this before, so I don't know if you saw on an earlier show, but it's not Comcast's fault. It's my son, his computer's up at speed. Mine isn't. I happened to buy him a better one when he went to college. I bought him the best. But every penny. It lasted for years. It was good, but it's old now. And his is old, but I spent a lot on it, so it's still good. He's very fortunate. Well, he's an architect, so he has to have the best graphics, the best computer. And he custom built, his computer too. After he got it, he, changed it around and upgraded. And so I'm so happy I got these lovebirds. Oh my gosh, this is terrific. This is what scrapbooking is about. Now I've got my lovebirds with my wedding pictures. Can't beat it. And I'm not real lovey-dovey, that I have to have everything, hearts all over, but I do like a little bit. I don't want it too mushy, I just want a little bit, and I've got now my pictures in there. There you go. I got my lovebirds, and I had a heart ready there, And now I found the lovebirds to go around the heart. Oh, they're together, the little lovebirds loving each other. That's great. And signifying how much we loved each other. And we got a great son. I can't, complain. So maybe my marriage did not work, but I'm very grateful that I have a wonderful son. So you take care. Have a happy 4th. Have a safe and wonderful weekend. I hope that your holiday weekend is superb. I hope that, you have a great, weekend too, whatever you're doing besides celebrating the 4th. All right, bye now. I'll see you Monday at 5, hopefully.